Today we're flying to Banff, Alberta. We are going to become certified ice divers. Let's do this. On to the plane. A quick flight and a quick nap, and I wake up in beautiful Banff, Alberta. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz. This is awesome. So moist cold. We're used to the dry cold. I need to work out. Look at the hills.
You need to change your arms.
I need longer arms.
I need to get.
Hold on. You go like this. Hey, Steve.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome. Good to see you. Nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Steve Malins. Welcome to Banff National Park. I'm the Cultural Resource Management Advisor for the Banff Field Unit. I've had the pleasure of working here for over 22 years.
Yeah, this is your work environment. This is your office.
This is my office. There's always an excuse to go outside.
This is phenomenal. I can't wait to start posting pictures. Hey, guess where I'm diving?
That's right, exactly. Lake Minnewanka in Banff National Park. But really, this isn't a lake, it's a reservoir. And the history starts a long time ago. We have evidence of people camping and staying on the original shores of the lake. Like I said, for the last 10,000 years, it's just incredible. Well, we fast forward to just over 100 years ago with the creation of what we now know as Banff National Park in 1885. The first superintendent was tasked with laying out the town site that we see today to get people off the train into the town to the newly created Banff Springs Hotel in 1887. And then there was a road that was actually made from Banff to where we are today. A hotel was built just behind us here, and villa lots were created where people could lease and build a cabin. People swam, people fished. This time of the year, they actually had ice sailboats when there wasn't snow on the ice and that. So it was quite the recreation area. The outlet is here behind us, goes into what we call Cascade Creek, and the Cascade Power Plant was developed in 1923. And beside the 1912 dam were actually houses for the maintenance people that serve that power plant.
So with these three dams, how deep is the lake?
The lake now has a maximum depth of just over 100 meters, so it's risen considerably and changed a lot from what it would have been well over 100 years ago.
Right, so when the War Measures Act came in and they built this largest dam, what happened with the structures that had been on the shore before?
And so we have the remnants of both the Minnewanka landing area, the 1912 area, and then the buildings that were built in 1923 for the power plant.
That's going to be exciting to go check out and dive on.
Absolutely.
We love to find things underwater. If we go down and we see these buildings and there's something in the building, what are the rules here about bringing back stuff that the cool things we find?
As with all our national parks and national historic sites across the country, cultural resources are protected. So when you are on the dive here at Lake Minnewanka, we ask that you respect the remnants of the structures that you're seeing. They're actually quite fragile, so bumping into them with your gear wouldn't be good for them. Anchoring to them, tying off a rope to them could also cause damage, and of course we don't want graffiti underwater or above water.
So while they're off diving, I've decided to take what I thought would be a more, slightly more leisurely stroll, but I'm on pure ice, and I'm holding onto the railing for dear life. Oh, look at me, I'm just sliding down now. Anyways, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Pretty amazing. Anyways, I hope they're doing okay in the cold. I'm having a great time.
guys have a massive Army surplus tent for the dive site. It is definitely going to take a team of folks to get it set up.
Can we shoot for 5 o'clock at the hotel for the classroom session? In the front lobby, plan for 3 hours. Plan for longer if you have a whole bunch of questions. And I've done a couple ice dives. Alan and myself, we're probably the only two locally that we actually fun dive. We're not just ice diving when we're teaching a program. We dove in January. Last year we got out 4 times. So we're doing it. It's not just because of students. So Lake Minnewanka stands for Water of the Spirits in Dakota. So we like to think that the spirits are looking out for us when we're ice diving. It takes 3 dives to get certified. But there's a 4th dive, which is a rescue scenario.
You kind of hit on, it could be first stage or second stage.
Yep.
Understanding, shut the air off to let it get back up to the temperature of the water. Is there anything to diagnose whether it is the first stage or second stage, or doesn't matter? It's same IA?
It doesn't matter. Most free flows start at the 2nd stage. Okay. And then when you hear the pop is the first stage. Now it's caught up, and there you go. It's a runaway now.
Probe elevating.